Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing the DC Direct Infinite Crisis figure, Donna Troy. Take a look at this bad girl right here. Now, I said possibly in my last Donna Troy review that I would do a character bio for her in my Infinite Crisis review. I'm deciding not to, mostly because I don't have that much time on my video cam right now. There's only about 7 minutes, so this is actually going to be pretty quick of a review. But I will talk a little bit about Donna Troy during the Infinite Crisis. Let's just see if this peg comes out. Donna Troy, before the Infinite Crisis happened, she was revived, so she kind of came in abruptly. She just suddenly appeared. And she is the individual that gathered everyone to go into space and deal with the crisis in the center of the universe, which was one of the many crises that were going on during the Infinite Crisis. There was kind of a total of 3 crises. The one in space, the one kind of just dealing with all the supervillains, and the one with Alexander Luthor. So she was kind of in charge with the one in space. And she didn't really get time to come back to life and kind of get all the hugs and kisses from all of her friends and stuff. She was just brought back to life. So that's really what you need to know about Wonder Girl during the Infinite Crisis. She doesn't play a huge role, although she does play a pretty important role. So that's all you really need to know. Here is Donna Troy in the figure itself. Now, let's talk about the accessories. Donna Troy comes with 1.5 accessories. First of all is her little monitor globe. I forget exactly what it's called, but it was given to her by the Monitor. And it basically has a history of the DC Universe in there. She has it, and that's when she starts to realize her past and shit like that. It has a little stand right there. Nothing too impressive. It's just like a big basketball. Second one is her belt. Although it cannot be removed from the body, you can kind of consider it an accessory because it can move and you can adjust it to where you want it. I always have it a little bit lower in the body. It fits a little bit better than having it way up there. But yeah. The stand itself is just Infinite Crisis. That's all. The Infinite Crisis logo. So, not too much to the stand. It just says Infinite Crisis. The figure, however, fits pretty well on there. The figure fits pretty well on the peg. Now, taking a look at this bad girl right here. Now, this is one of 2 variants that you can get with Wonder Girl. This is her more current suit where she wears the black with the stars on it, and that was actually made from cloth that was given to her by the Titans. And then she has a silver bracelet and armbands, along with silver boots, silver belt, and then on her neck she has a little choke necklace, which has a little silver on there. Her face is absolutely well molded and very beautiful. Probably the best Donna Troy figure face that I've seen. The hair is absolutely stunning, and the lipstick on the lips really make it stand out. But really is what's great about this face is the eyes. Very nice eyes. The eyes stand out. Now, the figure itself, articulation. The head really doesn't have much articulation because the hair dampens it. It only moves out to the side and then center. So, not much there. The arms can go up and around, however, it's pretty forceful to do so. They can turn at the biceps, bend at the elbow, and turn at the hands. The legs can go up, and they can bend. But it's a DC Direct figure, you really shouldn't have to pose it that much. With whatever articulation they give you, it's not like you're going to get that many good poses out of it. Which brings me to the Infinite Crisis figures in themselves. This is the only Infinite Crisis figure I have, but from what I've heard from people online, especially people that bought the Batman Infinite Crisis figure, is that with these figures, you can only really put them in one pose. Like, the Batman figure looks like he's like, "Con!" And you can only put them in one pose. So, but on a whole, this figure itself, the good is just a great-looking Wonder Girl mold, Donna Troy mold. It just looks really nice. I think the head mold looks good. And on a whole, it just has a great feminine-like shape to it. Very well sculpted in the body and the head. Downside, the arms look very mechanical, artificial for lack of a better term. You can tell this is a toy when you look at the arms. So the arms have kind of a toy-like look to them. In addition to that, the the articulation is lacking. You can only really put her in one pose. But if you're looking for a good Donna Troy figure, you can do a lot worse than this. The head mold and the body mold definitely make up for a lot. And where it may not be the best figure out there, I still think it's pretty good. I got mine at a Spencer's gift for $6, so it was in the 50% off rack. The Infinite Crisis figures aren't the most popular figures, so you can get them for pretty cheap. So I know you can buy her online for like $5. So if you want a good Donna Troy figure, then you can do a lot worse than this. However, if you really don't care for Donna Troy, I would suggest avoiding this figure unless you can get it for really cheap. Because despite how good it is and despite how fun it is, it's only just that good. It's nothing special. I mean, good head mold, good body mold, but nothing that makes it really stand out. But it can add to your Wonder Woman collection. So on a whole, should you get it, it's really up to the discretion of the buyer. I got it because A, it was cheap, and B, because it's Donna Troy, and I absolutely love Donna Troy. But not everyone's like me. So with that said, I'm going to end the review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.